Hey everyone, I hope everyone's doing really well today. I'm just going to get right into it for you guys. So, Kobe Bryant doesn't really need an introduction. After his passing, I wanted to share some of the powerful messages that Kobe Bryant is remembered by. I wanted to share those messages with you guys. And, these are messages that will continue to inspire the world forever. His inspiration beyond athletics is the reason why he has touched the lives of really so many people. After his passing recently, you may have noticed that it seemed like everybody was upset about the death of Kobe Bryant. Even people who may have hated him during his playing days, such as myself, or people who just did not care about sports at all. Somehow everybody was upset about the death of Kobe Bryant, as if they knew him themselves. And why is that? I think it has to do with the fact that Kobe Bryant had a special talent about him. And that special talent wasn't basketball. That special talent was the ability of Kobe Bryant to light a fire inside anyone who heard his voice, to get them to want to try their best at anything they wanted to. And that is why I think sets Kobe Bryant apart from anyone else, because not only was he a superstar, but he was the kind of superstar that worked hard as if he had no talent. And that to me is what sets him apart and makes him such a great example to look up to. And so his particular speech that I want to talk to you guys today about was given after his retirement. Kobe often made appearances on TV shows, interviews, and things of that nature. Basically, it was not hard to find Kobe Bryant in the public eye at all. Even though his playing career was over, it seemed as though he was just beginning to enter his prime. Every day it seemed like Kobe Bryant would pick up a new hobby and just excel at it. He was particularly passionate about storytelling, believe it or not. And he'll tell you that himself. He was working on a couple of children's books that unfortunately he did not get to finish before his death. And most notably, he actually won an Oscar award for a short story film that he wrote to the game of basketball. It's called Dear Basketball. And Kobe Bryant, as an NBA player, won an Oscars award for this short film that he wrote. And if you're wondering how Kobe just seems to be so good at everything he tries, this is what the man himself has to say about it. He says, "Follow your passion first." When I retired from the game, I sat there kind of asking all the wrong questions. What's the biggest industry I can get into? Where's all the money? All the wrong stuff. You got to sit there and ask yourself, okay, what am I truly passionate about? What do I enjoy doing? And when you feel that way, honestly, it's the best feeling in the world. You feel like you've never worked a single day in your life. You get up in the morning and you're excited about what you're doing. And you've got to be really honest with yourself about it. If you wake up in the morning and you're dreading to go to work, dude, do something else. Do something else. Just do something else, please. And, I think those are hard decisions to make, but, you'll find out that when you make those decisions, it's a very liberating experience. And you'll find out that the rewards will come. I think the best way to prove your value is to work hard, to learn, to absorb, to be a sponge. And you always want to outwork your potential. As hard as you believe you can work harder than that. And that is what I tried to do when I first came into the league. I watched all sorts of games of the Laker greats, games I studied of, players like Magic Johnson. I would ask them questions like, hey, what was that play right there? What did you do during that play? What were you thinking during that play? Why did you do that? To try and learn. And I think it's just a matter of what's important to you. It has to be important to you for you to want to do that. And it's what's important for you. And the important thing is it's for whatever reason too. I felt like I didn't feel good about myself if I wasn't doing everything I could just to be the best basketball player I could be. And to be the best version of myself, if I've left anything on the table, it would eat away at me. And so the reason I can retire now and be comfortable with it is because I know that I've done everything in my power to be the best player that I'm capable of being. So that is the speech excerpt I took from his speech on passion. And it wasn't so much about the impact of this particular excerpt as, it was the lasting impact of the man himself. And that's why I picked this speech, is because I think it represents that well, that Kobe Bryant is a legend that has survived by his mentality, which has really become a lifestyle in and of itself. Therefore, I think that, any such advice on life and passion of love coming from one of the greatest players of all time is extremely effective. His actions had such a profound impact on the basketball world that the Lakers canceled their game due to his death. Even before Corona was a thing, the Lakers canceled their basketball games because the entire city of Los Angeles was mourning the death of Kobe Bryant. And I think that is what really motivates everyone to hold themselves to a higher standard in whatever they pursue in life, because that is what Kobe would have wanted them to do. And that is really the best thing that you can do, is just do your best at anything that's important to you. Kobe Bryant taught us that, basketball can be important, because it was important to him and he made it matter. And, that is the message I think that to take away from this is that, it's a short life you live. And so you should take anything that's important to you and follow your passion, give your best at it. And I think you'll find out that if you do that, the rewards will come in the end. Thank you, guys.